Hey guys, welcome back to Bowls Fan TV, and today we're doing the match preview for tomorrow's game against Waterford at Dalymount Park. Yeah, look off the back of a really good win on Monday. It's part me followed up with another one here tomorrow. Um, it'll be a shame to really, lose tomorrow and feel like all that good work in Galway was pretty meaningless. But it's a good opportunity, I would think, to get another win. Galway or up in Galway were very good performance all round. Attacking at the back, we were very good. Gave nothing away. Look at Trey every time we went forward. Got two good goals. Nothing really to complain about. Going into this game now against the Waterford team, he was starting the season quite well, but are on a bit of a dodgy run now. They lost two on the bounce there against Sligo and Shamrock Rovers, and they have stagnated slightly after a decent enough start. So look, I think it's a good chance to get another win on the board. We're looking to get back wins for the first time this season, which it's poor, I suppose. But we're only a few games in, of course. It's not really time to panic, of course. But we want to start getting a consistent run of form going. Under a new manager now, and Alan Reynolds, who had a good start there. Obviously, look, it was a disappointing defeat against Rovers, but look, a good win in Galway, get him off the mark. And looking at it, now was another good chance to get another win on the board, and look, yeah, I think it's a good opportunity. Keith Long obviously coming back to Dalymount. That's a big talking point. Look, obviously he did a great job with us. That was 8 years he was with us. I'm sure he won't be looking for much sympathy. Look, he'll be looking to come here tomorrow and do a job on us. Look, that's I'm sure his main focus. I don't think he'll be looking for any sympathy, any sort of plaudits. But I think it's going to be an interesting one for him to come back to Dalymount. Obviously, after what happened, we let him go after 8 years. But look, like I said, he won't be looking for any sympathy. He'll be looking to take 3 points off us. So, yeah, look. Watford are a good side. Look, I know they're on a bit of a poor run, but they are a decent team still. They've got some good players. Keith Long's a good manager. He knows how to play good football. Knows how to get the most out of it. Out of the least, we saw that throughout his time here. Um, a manager that always sort of punched above his weight. And I still think he can keep Waterford up. I don't think they'll be anywhere near the bottom two. I just think they'll have a pretty average enough season, mid-table, bottom half probably, which he probably would have took anyway at the start of this season. But they have some good players in their squad. At Poor Gammon's good. Obviously he knows where the back of the net is. He's already got 4 goals this season. Asamoah as well. I think a young lad he brought in on loan from the UK. He looks quite good. Connor Parsons is a good player as well. Robbie McCord. They have experienced players as well. Obviously Casper, who we had last season, he's there now. Grant Horton, another player who used to play for us, he's there too. So they have a decent enough spine. You know. I mean, it is going to be a difficult game. Look, we've said this before. There's no easy game in this league, not at all. There's going to be a lot of instances where teams are going to be taking points off each other, and it's going to be another difficult game for us, I think. But look, I think if we just show the same level of performance we showed against Galway, I don't think we'll have any problems here. It's probably our most complete performance of the season. Going forward, we look very good. Every time we broke with pace and looked a real threat. Connolly on the left, Rooney on the right. They swapped wings, and I think that worked really well for us. And I think we should probably stick with that going into this game. So, I'll go with the predicted team now. Anyway, I think it'll be Shiraz kicking goal. Obviously, one player of the month as well there last night. And yeah, look, I think he's been really, really good since he's come in. Had a good game there on Monday. Made a couple of decent saves. He came out and punched away any sort of threat that came into the box. And yeah, he had a really solid game, and he's done really well since he's come in and deservedly one player of the month. So he definitely stays in goal for me. Right back, I'm going to stick with Luke Matheson. I thought he had a really good game against Galway. Hopefully this is the start of him getting into the team more consistently now. We know he's a talented player. He's been in the UK. He's played at a good level. and he'll be wanting to kick on. So yeah, I'd stick with him at right back. I think he has plenty more to offer as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing what more he brings. Two centre halves. I'm going to stick with Flores. Look, I know some people mightn't think that's the right decision, but to be fair to Flores, I know he probably doesn't want to play there. He'd probably rather be in midfield, but I don't think he's let us down anytime he's been a centre half. He's probably is a bit better in that midfield, but I think it's the case of after such a good performance in Galway and such a good win, is it if it's not broken, don't fix it, that kind of thing. So I'd stick with him at centre half alongside Jevon Mills, who had a great game. He was probably one of the best players. It was probably him and between him and Dale Rooney for man of the match. Great header, really solid all game. Great goal line clearance as well in the second half to prevent a certain Galway goal. So yeah, he had a great game and he deserves to stay in the team. Left back, I'm going to stick with Paddy Kirk. Has had ups and downs this season, but there's not many options as left back, is there? So I'm going to stick with Paddy. Into the midfield, I'm gonna stick with McDonald and McManus. I think like having McManus in the team, I think makes a big difference. I think we're a lot more controlling in the midfield when he's there, a lot better, a lot better in possession. I think him alongside McDonald that worked quite well against Galway, so I'll stick with that. Then further ahead of them, I'm going to go with James Clark. Obviously, he has to start. That's as simple as that, really. On the left hand side, I'm going to stick with Dylan Connolly. Great game, I thought, on Monday. You know, attacked the ball with real pace. We went every time we went forward. He was the main man on the ball, getting forward. And we can always rely on that from him. He's a good player with when he's driving with the ball. Never gives in, always runs. As hard as so. Yeah, I'm going to stick with him on the left. I thought that worked quite well when we swapped him and Rooney. So I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to stick with Rooney on the right hand side. Really good game on Monday. Man of the match, two assists. Can't complain. I think we're going to stick with he has to play on that right hand side for sure. And then up front, here's where I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a change. I'm going to stick with Akintunde, but he did look a little bit tired towards the end against Galway before he came off. Obviously got a goal and good header. Like I said in the reaction, he didn't really have to do much for it. All he had to really do was sort of head it in. Really, he didn't have to jump too high to put that in. But yeah, he did look a little bit leggy towards the end, and which is where maybe we might see someone like Ryan Carr come in. But if he's recovered okay from Monday, I'd be sticking with Akintunde. Like I said, if it's probably the case of if it's not broken, don't fix it. So yeah, I'll be going with the exact same team if there's no if no one's come out with a knock from Monday or anything like that. So yeah, on to a prediction. I'm going to back us to get another win. I think you can see early signs that Reynolds is trying to build something in this team. We saw a bit more fight from them, good organisation. We look to track going forward. I think we might. I think if we see the exact same thing, I don't think we'll have a problem here. Waterford, they are a decent side, with a good manager, but I don't know. They have been on a bit of a ropey run lately. We're at home. I'm sure confidence will be high within the camp after Monday. The fans will be up for it, hopefully. So I'm going to back us to get another win here. I think it'll be a tight enough game. I'm going to go 2-1. But look, like I said, it's such a hard league to predict this year. Anybody could be anyone on that day. But I just think from the performance we saw on Monday, I think they'll take good confidence from that. I think if we see something similar, I think we'll get the job done. But look, I just hope it's not. It wasn't just a flash in the pan, that performance in Galway, that we come out here tomorrow and we show the same level of intensity. We want a good start as well. I think that's what helped us in Galway. We had a good start. I think that set the tone for the rest of the game as well. I think because we started so well, we kept going, we kept pushing forward. We got a reward for it and got a good win. So if we show the same level of performance here, I don't think we'll have a problem. So yeah, I'm going to go with a 2-1 win. But yeah, look, it'd be great to get two wins on the bounce, and then hopefully that'll continue now with Reynolds in charge, and we can build forward from there, and hopefully have a good rest of the season and get to where we want to be. So yeah, look, that's where we're going to end it. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment down below what you're thinking heading into the game, your score predictions, what kind of team would you put out, all that sort of stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.